Hip internal rotation, seated, bilateral, yoga block. Hip internal rotation is often overlooked and underrated. For gymnastic skill seekers, we need to have sufficient hip internal rotation for movements like pancakes, pikes, middle splits and more. Most gymnastic skill seekers have limited hip internal rotation, and hence it's something we need to work on. The seated bilateral hip internal rotation is an effective and efficient way to test and strengthen hip internal rotation. Sit on an elevated surface with your hips and knees bent to roughly 90 degrees and your feet off the floor. Lean the torso forward to set a slight anterior pelvic tilt, APT, and place your hands on the edge of the elevated surface for stability. Position a yoga block, a foam roller, or something similar between your knees. Aim to crush the yoga block by pressing your knees together when performing the hip internal rotation. Slowly rotate the upper leg bone in the hip capsule to pull the feet out to the sides as far as possible. The goal is to work on increasing the range of motion and balancing the left and right. At the top of each rep, you are actively fighting for more hip internal rotation. Performing isometric contractions can sometimes cause cramping, but do your best to work through it. The seated bilateral hip internal rotation can be performed for repetitions, isometric holds, or a combination of the two. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.